Hey, good day. Again, these are flea bites or whatever they may be on the back of the leg here. They're in here. I just scratched it. It's bleeding now, but you can see my track spikes from doing pole vault. There's three of them. There's actually four. One, two, three, four. My leg went like this when I was doing a pole vault in Victoria on their track at the University of Victoria. But yeah, I've had ankle bites from all up and down my legs in here. Dr. German, Dave German, he gave me some ointment to put on it, and that ointment made the skin a little rougher in this section on the outside ankle as well. But huge amounts of fleas, bites all in here right now, and it's not that great of a picture. Here, I'll see if I can get any closer. I've called the disease control about the flea problem. It's all in the planters from people urinating over the years and in the backfield. It used to be an Aboriginal burial grounds or their winter cabin area, I understand. Somebody told me that, where the Washington studio is, or Tony Saunders' old property is as well. Oh, shit. So the fleas are out of hand. We get rashes from the laundry room, too. I use Sunlight Soap Have for a long period of time, and don't overuse it. At any time, somebody can put liquid or any type of stuff in there while washing the clothes. And a dryer is not a washing machine. You have to put your clothes in the washing machine to clean them and dry them in the dryer. It's a crazy world. Genital scratching happens on a lot of bases around here too, but that happened starting when I was living on the street. A sore ass, which Dr. What's his name up there? Blacklock dealt with me for one visit, and I was told never to come back up to the Comox clinic anymore where I went in high school because they didn't want to see me up there anymore, where I dealt with them for an ICBC claim on a fractured back, which they said scoliosis. Misdiagnosis again. I have a fracture in two places, Dr. German said, Dave German, and he works for workers' compensation, which I understand he is now retired. He used to have the Washington clinic at the Superstore on Ryan Road. They moved from one place to the upstairs, and he was a very good gentleman, as well as all his staff towards me. I used to go there on a monthly basis to get ibuprofen, penicillin once in a while, and amoxicillin for teeth aches on the top because the sinus congestions of stuff in the air that caused my teeth to ache. And they would do that, like I said, it's the only place. And Zomnimag for migraines from bear mace in the air that causes a migraine in seconds. An old friend acquaintance from high school named Kirk Russell had a bottle, and as soon as I smelt it, I knew that's what gave me a migraine, and that's what the smell was instantaneously that makes me have a complete migraine and want to scream out loud in pain. So thank you, Kirk Russell and the Russell family, Conrad, Mr. and Mrs. Russell as well. They used to own a gas station up in Comox, which they sold years ago, and gas was 39 cents a liter back then. As Mr. Abbott said, it went from 13 cents a gallon to 13 cents a liter when he was a kid. Now that's a big jump. And that was my grade 10 social studies teacher, who was a resident of Victoria for years. And his daughter Sue became a teacher because she was my student teacher that year. Same with Jonathan Boss, who's another teacher in the Comox Valley, and Gordon Johns was there as well at Cedar Hill, 1989, around about, because I remember him being around there. Like I said, we have a huge flea problem on the West Coast. We had the same problem kind of in Comox, my mom said, because it was too moist in the backyard. So go figure. Like I said, I dumpster dived and never had any flea bites or anything like that. And all I did was open a bag, take the bottles out. If there was a box sitting beside it, I took the stuff out and scrummaged through, took the change out of there, and whatever was useful, such as bottles and bottles only. If I found a dollar bill, of course you're going to take a dollar bill or a handful of change and wash it off and use it again, wouldn't you? You'd be kind of fool. It's a criminal charge to throw away change in the garbage can, I was told when I was a kid, as a spitting on the sidewalk as well. That's why you always spit on the drain, not on the sidewalk, and on soil so it can seep back in, not so somebody can see it on the sidewalk. I can't see a doctor because of my malpractice that I went through. Doesn't matter what the College of Doctors and Physicians of British Columbia say. Their tribunal of fakeness is in a court system. The assault's an assault. Doesn't matter what you say in a biased opinion of a government official. If you don't want to take it to court, it's not a fair trial. The assault's an assault, and the United Nations will deal with it because it's too big for any court system in Canada. You violated somebody's adequate life and took their health away without testosterone. That's why you take testosterone cream, put it in your thing. Fleas attack you more. It's AIDS-like. You can't walk, breathe, or do anything. Just like an asthma spray. Don't need that mist to fill it up. Clenbuterol is a pill you take, like Anavar, which allows your breathing to increase as well, and so forth. Those are the facts, guys. Those are the facts. Adequate health, a natural health before a vaccination that harms you and takes away from your life. Your natural level of testosterone compared to the doctor who you see, like, what's his name? Dr. Conway, Desmond Conway, or Kevin Weeder. Your hormone level, you're the same age as me to be the same. If I had a 9-inch penis before and now I only have a 5-inch, you wrecked, you harmed me. If I'm supposed to have 8 liters of blood, I have to have 8 liters of blood in the body or more. Those are the facts. It's proving you're creating these problems in society and have to stop. Your experiments. You spent billions of dollars on cancer research and haven't come up with a cure yet. You're wasting time, like the space shuttle and so forth. If there's no life out there and you're not going to get off the planet, why are you wasting the money? And guess what? There's a 500% markup on every goods out there. Yeah, even if 100% off or you're selling it for 90% off, a blowout sale, they're still making 200% on it. When you can go to a shoe factory and get a pair of shoes off the assembly line, they're worth $2. Or a pair of jeans in China, Asia, or any of those places that are making it. Or even a processor for a computer. It's not worth anything, really. If you're making a billion of them, yeah, the machinery costs this much to make it. You made a billion of them. How much profit? Let's see your profit margins. Inflation of land is only inflation of land because of stuff that's on it. A pipe is good until it's wrecked or destroyed. Then you have to replace it. Just like a piece of wood that rots in the wall. Insurance on a house is what? Look at the links below in description for GoFundMe if you'd like to help out. I need my health returned. I have a lawsuit. I need new household necessities or equipment. And I need to get this obesity off my chest, this cancer that's depressing me, and I need my life force of natural hormones back. HRT treatment or whatever it may be called, according to Duffy Medical in the States. So check out the links below. Check the cards in the corner. And have a great day. And I think in the back, there might be some posts too at the end of the video.